Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Easy Explanation. In this video tutorial, we will be learning about the concept of constant function and constant objects in C++. So what is constant function and what is constant objects in C++? So if you declare any function as a constant function, then constant functions ensures not to modify a state of objects on which it is called. So if you declare any member function as a constant function, then constant function makes sure that you cannot modify the state of object on which it is called. And what is the constant object? So constant, you can write simply something like the state of constant objects cannot be modified. You cannot change you cannot modify the state of a constant object. So let us understand these two concepts by writing a simple program. So constant underscore function comma underscore obj dot cpp. So C++ program to understand the concept of constant functions and objects. So has include IO stream using namespace std. Let's define a program or write a class called as circle, and let us say circle has one private variable called as radius, and some public method and constructors. Public circle double r, so you can write something like radius r. So we have defined a public constructor. Now let us define some constant methods like double get area, and it should return radius into radius by r square, so 3.1415 into. Now this is a normal member function in C++. If you need to make this function as a constant function, then what you have to do, you have to use the keyword const just after the function name. You have to use this keyword const, so it makes the function as a constant function. So this is the example of constant function. Let's define another constant function, something like double void, or you can write double get radius, and let us make this function as a constant function. It will simply return radius for that any particular instance. Now these two are the constant function. Now let us define one non-constant function, something like void set radius double r. So this is the example of non-constant function, normal member function. So just a member function, or you can write something like non-constant member function. So you can write radius is equals to r. So in this case, we have defined two constant member function, one non-constant member function, and one data member or instance variable within the circle class. Now let us write a main function and let us create two instances of class circle. The circle C1 with radius 10 and circle C2 with radius 15, and let us make one of this class as a constant one of the object as a constant object. So C1 is example of constant objects. Now let us verify some simple concept like whether we can call constant method with respect to non-constant object or not. So for that, what you can do is cout radius is equals to c1 dot get radius and area is equals to c1 dot get area and end L. So expression must have integral or scope enum type. Okay, so we are calling constant function with respect to constant objects, constant function with respect to constant objects, and let us try to call non-constant means constant function with respect to non-constant object. So C1 C2 is non-constant object or normal object. Let us try to execute this code and see if whether we'll get the output or not. So G++ place parenthesis around the to evaluate it first. So something like this. So we are missing one this operator over here. Now the error is gone. Let us try to compile and then run this code. You can see you can call constant function with respect to constant objects as well as non-constant objects. Now whether we can call this set radius method, which is a non-constant method with respect to constant object or not. So let us try to verify that. So what we'll do is c1 dot set radius, and let us say the radius has 100 and return 0. So what we are trying to do here is calling non-constant function using constant objects. So whether this program will compile or not, let us try to verify that. So we have got the compilation error saying something like where is that? Okay, so this argument to member function set radius has type constant circle, but the function is not marked as a constant. So it means what? You can only call constant function with respect to the constant object. You cannot call non-constant function with respect to the constant object. So these are the limitations of, or it means what? You cannot modify the instance or the state of a constant function. So by using this or by calling this set radius method, which is a non-constant function, we are trying to modify the state of a constant object c1. So it is not allowed in C++. That is the reason why it is throwing the error at compile time only. So these are some of the concepts related to constant function and constant objects in C++. You cannot modify the object, you cannot modify the state of a constant object. You can call constant function with respect to constant object as well as non-constant objects, and you cannot call non-constant function with respect to constant objects. So these are some of the concepts related to constant functions and constant objects in C++. If you have any question and queries regarding this, please mention in the comment section. Now let us try to discuss some of the multiple choice questions related to constant functions and objects in C++. Multiple choice question for constant member function and constant object. Which of the following statement is true regarding constant member function? So they can only be used in a constant objects. So they can modify the data member of a class. They can only be used in constant object. They cannot access any member of the class. They are declared using the keyword mutable. So the answer is B. They can only be used within a constant object. So what is the purpose of declaring a member function as a constant? So the answer is B. It restricts the function for modifying the data member of a class or the state of the object. Which of the following is true about the constant object? Constant object can only call constant member functions. You cannot call non-constant member function with respect to constant objects. What happens when a non-constant member function is called on a constant object? The program will not compile. We had got the compilation error just now. Which are the following example of constant member functions? So you have to use the keyword. So constant, I think so. Int get value constant and void print message, both are the correct answer for this multiple choice question. So answer will be D as well as answer will be A. So thank you so much everyone. If you have any question and queries, please let us know, and please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.